This is Dennis Callan for Hawaii Geographic Society in Copenhagen. This is one of the great cities of Europe. Behind me is the Nyhavn Canal, which is one of the main gathering places in the city. You've got to see the Little Mermaid, of course. You also just want to take a stroll on the main walking street. Copenhagen is perfect for walking, as the center of town is small enough to cover on foot, and the narrow streets that wind through it offer wonderful discoveries to the attentive explorer. You cannot really get lost here, so wandering a little off the beaten path is well worth the effort. There is an amazing shopping lane called the Strøget that runs for a mile through the center of town, claimed to be Europe's longest pedestrian street, with various side lanes that are also free from automobile traffic. This central square mile will be a major focus of the visit, supplemented with a few easy excursions to nearby palaces and attractions. The envelope, please. The award for Best Country to Live in goes to Denmark. This premier social ranking, accorded by a recent University of Pennsylvania study, puts Denmark's capital city of Copenhagen very high on any list of places to visit. Yet another recent survey of world happiness ranks Denmark as the third happiest country in the world, just behind Puerto Rico and Mexico. I'm not sure what the people of Puerto Rico and Mexico are so happy about, but there is plenty to be happy about in Denmark. And yes, Copenhagen is the most visited city in Scandinavia, most likely due to the mix of sophisticated modern culture and a well-preserved historic past. The architecture and town plan reflect this mix, a picturesque harbor surrounded by the old town with many palaces, museums, gardens, and shops to keep everyone happy. Copenhagen is a medium-sized city of 1.2 million that gives you the benefits of a cultured metropolitan center without the problems of a vast, congested city. It is similar in size and character to Stockholm and Amsterdam, with historic old brick buildings lining a picturesque waterfront that extends for 30 miles along the edge of the town. Hagen means harbor, so water is integral to this alluring city's identity and history, including that Viking chapter when they ruled much of England and parts of Europe. Copenhagen has been an important commercial town ever since the time of the Hanseatic League in the Middle Ages, when it was connected into a vast Northern Europe trading network. Highlights of Copenhagen include Rosenborg Palace, Amalienborg Palace, City Hall Square, and the Little Mermaid. You will also want to see Tivoli Gardens and several of the art and history museums in town. But the greatest attraction of all is the city itself, especially along the narrow pedestrian lanes that run through the heart of the old part of town, lined with historic buildings, shops, cafes, bars, and restaurants. And so let's start our visit with a bus tour with a local guide.
Good morning and welcome to Copenhagen, or I should maybe say thank you for bringing the Hawaiian sun to Copenhagen. Copenhagen is our capital, and it's a more than 800-year-old city. And we thought first we would show you a little of the downtown city around the town hall, all the highlights, and then we will be walking just in the neighborhoods of your hotel so that you are familiar with the neighborhood around the Opera Hotel. You are in a very nice part of Copenhagen, I would say, because you are right at the walking street. This is Nyhavn here ahead of you. That means the new harbor. This is just your area where your hotel is located. We also call it the longest bar in Copenhagen. Many artists have enjoyed living here. I know at least 3 different houses where Hans Christian Andersen, our Danish fairy tale writer, has lived. And this was a new harbor 350 years ago when it was built. It has been for hundreds of years an area where you would only meet drunken sailors and light-footed ladies, if I can put it that way. You could actually still get a little tattoo here. I mean, in case you would like to bring home a souvenir from Copenhagen. But within the last 30 years, it's very fashionable. Look at these colorful houses. They were all built in 1700. Today, only wooden ships can come in here. And in the houses, you have one fashionable restaurant next to the other. As soon as the sun comes out, so does the tables and the chairs. It's not only the Danes who like to come here to Nyhavn. The tourists, they enjoy it too. Then you can also take a canal tour. It starts here at the end of the canal, and that takes about 50 minutes and costs just as much in Danish kroner. And it's a nice way of seeing Copenhagen from the water side.
We're going to rejoin the bus tour in a little while, but for now, let's get off the bus and take a little stroll around Nyhavn and have a closer look here and at some of the nearby areas.
Behind me is the Nyhavn Canal, which is one of the main gathering places in the city. For locals as well as tourists, it's just a great spot to be. It's lined with restaurants and bars and cafes, and it's really incredible how busy it gets. People here are out to see their friends and hang out, drink some beer, have some good food, have a good time. That's Nyhavn for you, right in the heart of Copenhagen.
It's really one of the most remarkable places in all of Europe in terms of its outdoor party atmosphere. It's a huge area. It goes for a couple of 100 yards, and there's restaurants all along one side and people sitting down in the pavement and along the curbs. And our group is out for a walk to enjoy the scene. This is really a highlight for us.
First of all, welcome to Nyhavn, which is one of the most famous streets in Copenhagen. See, we have no cars here, no traffic at all. It's all beer-drinking Danes, mainly. And yeah, me and my friends usually hang out here a lot. Probably at least once a week. Usually when you get off work Fridays, you get in here. Depends on the weather, of course.
Right. So Friday night, very busy.
Friday night, very busy.
Saturday night?
Afternoon, you'll see in an hour, 2 hours, it'll be very busy here.
Already, yeah?
Yeah, and all night too.
All night. So this is a popular hangout here, right?
Yeah, it is. Very popular.
Just in the summer?
Yeah.
So what's the big attraction in the summer here?
This place, I guess.
Yeah, well, why everybody comes here?
Oh, it's drink beer.
Drink beer?
Yeah.
Good reason. Danes like beer.
A lot.
The sun is shining.
When the sun is shining, yeah.
But I noticed a lot of guys just bring their own beer.
Yeah, they do that. There's a convenience store just around the corner when you go buy cheap beer.
I see.
So.
Just carry it over. That store does good business. And the boat rides will take you through the city on the canals. It's almost like Amsterdam here with all the canals.
I think that's a decent ride. I've been on it once myself, yeah.
The Canal Boat Tour offers one of the best ways to get a quick overview of the city, where it gives you an easy orientation, enhanced with narration from a guide who fills you in on a little history and provides descriptions of the passing sights. Most shops close at 5 p.m. or 6 p.m., which is a good time to hit Nyhavn. An amazing outdoor party happens every evening along the picturesque Nyhavn Canal in the center of town, where people gather by the thousands to drink and talk. This is the biggest ongoing party in Europe. It is one of the world's most amazing gathering places in a beautiful setting, framed by old sailboats tied up along the dock on one side, and a long row of bars and restaurants facing them with colorful old houses on both sides of the canal. But ironically, the street party is fueled by beer that's purchased in nearby shops and carried in, rather than from the more expensive bars lining the canal. Most of the partygoers are young professionals relaxing with friends after working all day, enjoying some laughs and a few beers. You're welcome to join in if you feel comfortable in this setting, because the locals speak English and are quite friendly,